Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I had a little bit of difficulty going on. My internet's been acting up. So sorry about that. But I am here. We will see if Fabian come in and so forth. Sorry. I am late. I noticed a couple of you guys have already came in. We're like, uh-oh, what's going on? We had some issues. But as we start going, I want to say hello to New Vision Security Services, New VSS. Thank you for being our first in the chat. Also, thank you to Nursing Our Travel Bug and William Dixon, and also to our Epic RV Adventure. If you stay after this chat, at the end, we will be on for an hour, and then our Epic RV Adventure will be on after us. We will put a link in the chat when we are towards the end of the live stream, so that way you do not miss out on them. I also want to say hello to Daydream About Nice Things, Share of Heart. You're somebody new that I met today, so hello. And then Beyond Beauty 3 Raid. I'm so sorry I missed your live. I had internet issues, and for the last 45 minutes I've been trying to make it work, and I got it somehow. It happened. Crystal, hello. Artist on the Road, thank you. And thank you for putting thumbs up for liking this video. If you haven't yet, please do yourself. Daydream About Nice Things, saying the same thing. And also, Cowtown VIP, hey. And Donna Delahente, hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. And RV Ashes in April. I'm really interested to learn about the ashes part. I'm going to have to check you out a lot more when I'm all done with the live stream. Check out you guys. And New Beginnings with Butta and Cindy. I said your name wrong. I'm so sorry if I did. Hello, Dre, Dreaming Out Loud RVing. Hello. I'm going to shut off my my heater. Sorry. That way you don't hear that. Hello, Blue Wave. Bob, thanks for coming. And Bob has a link ready for at the end of the live stream, so that way we can go raid our Epic RV Adventure after this. I know they have some fun stuff to talk about. And New Horizons, hello. Thank you for joining us. I hope your little trip up in Indiana is going well. I saw something that you can't go inside restaurants. I'm not sure why. My internet crapped out during the other live I was on, and yeah. Our Vision Nomadic Living, hello. Thank you for joining us. I'm just going to do this real quick because it feels really weird. It actually looks really weird. I'm all tangled up. It's my day. Road tripping with Takis. Hello. I know I said your name wrong. As I start watching these new channels, I will get better at saying your name. I promise you that. And hello, Endless RVing. I'm sorry I missed most of your live. It was fascinating for what I could catch with my internet acting up. So I had to replay that later. And also, Lily, Gypsy Child, thank you for joining us. And wow, we have a lot of new people in this chat that I haven't met before. If you are new to my chats, hello, welcome, and type in new, N-E-W. Let everybody know that you're new here. If you've been here before, welcome back. Very excited. And I think I said hello to everybody that, in Living the Good Life RVing. Hello, you finally made it. I'm so glad things are going so much better for you. And William, I'm assuming it's Monique that's on right now. So, hi, welcome to our live. And, okay, got it. New Horizon, understand. All right, so look at all these new people. Wow. That is awesome. Road trip in the Takis. Kind of. Yeah. So tonight we do have a lot to talk about, and Fabian may or may not be able to join me. They have some stuff going on right now, and we have some big news about that. Unfortunately, but if he does make it online, this is our secret between you and I. His birthday is tomorrow. So if he's able to come online, fill up the chat with happy birthday to Fabian when he comes on. He'll let me know if he can or not. We'll see him hop in on his account on YouTube and we'll just load him up. But for right now, we'll just hold that as a secret between you and I. So shh. Because, yeah. And all right. So everybody caught up. And tonight I'm going to discuss what's happening. There's a big kind of secret right behind me that I did this week. We'll go over that in a couple of seconds. And I also have more stickers to talk about. But I want to say thank you to everybody that's come. This live is about RVing. And we talk a lot about what we do for RVing and the RVing community. We do appreciate your support if you're not full-time RVers or RVers and you're just checking us out. That's absolutely fine. We love meeting new people. Beyond Beauty 3, she has done makeup and all this other stuff. We go see the Trouble Duo and they are singers. So there's a whole bunch of people interconnecting with the RV community coming in. We're going to go see them and so forth. So thank you. We appreciate it. And this, we are talking about mail forwarding. And there's not a lot like on YouTube. There are some, and they're kind of old-ish. But there are not a lot of talk, or there's not a lot of talk on YouTube about mail forwarding. And I, since we just got married, I am changing my name over. And while you're changing your name over, we started thinking, well, what happens if we decide to just do somewhere else instead of where our domicile is now? Go ahead and do it in a different spot, like say like Texas or South Dakota or something like that. Do a different area. What would work best? What about registering cars, getting your license and doing all that hoorah, right? So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And then I'll give out some channel shout outs. I'm only going to do 2 this time. The other channels that I found, they have great input. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to do 2 shout outs this time. And they're not people that I normally shout out because, and if you notice in my other previous live streams, I shout out channels and I don't want to keep repeating the same ones because I want to introduce new channels to you all. So just want to let you know, oh, thank you, New Beginnings, about the congratulations and so forth, and share the hearts and everything. Yeah. So fun fact, we're a little behind on our videos. So if you're new to our channel, you didn't miss the wedding stuff coming out. That's still coming. So stay tuned to our wedding ceremony and so forth. That should be out pretty soon. And actually this Thursday, we're going to be putting up our trip to Missouri. Nope, not this Thursday. This Thursday is not Missouri. I just worked on Missouri. This Thursday is us going through Oklahoma on Route 66. And we went and saw like the Blue Whale and the Arcadia Red Barn and so forth. So stay tuned to Thursday for our weekly Thursday video. Hello, Full-Time Dream. Thank you for coming. Posh Cats Camping. Thank you for coming. And I'm still looking to make sure Fabian hasn't like chimed in. I'm sure he would say a whole lot more if he did. Okay. And Box Van D, thank you for coming. Your live looked a lot better today. So kudos to you to fixing that. All right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you check out these channels as well. They do a lot of live streams or they have a lot of videos out, and I follow them as much as I can, as much as the time in the day allows me to. Also, we have mail call. We'll do shout outs. We're going to also do a question at the end. If you have any questions for us, maybe about last Thursday's video, how we went to the state capitol and so forth in Oklahoma City. So if you have any questions on that, or if you have any questions in general, anything that you want to learn about, anything that may come up in discussion tonight and everything, maybe Camper Life says something and we want to bring up a discussion on it, and we'll talk about that at the end. Okay. So if you haven't, I think that's pretty much it. But if you haven't, make sure you like this video. If you're new and you like what we do, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And I've also noticed that one of the people that I used to follow religiously fell off my subscription. and I had to resubscribe. So double check all the people that you love and follow. Make sure that you're still subscribed to them, and everything's working okay. YouTube has been doing some weird stuff lately. I don't know what's been going on. Sorry, I keep adjusting. This keeps hitting my zipper, and it sounds really weird. So it's not working. I don't know if you all can hear it. I'm sorry if you can. So also, I saw RV Kids TV. Thank you for coming in. I'm not sure if it's Rocky or Aaron, but hello. And awesome. All right, I think I'm caught up. So let's talk about, sorry, I didn't mean to kick the table, mail forwarding. If there's any mail forwarding that you do while you're full-time RVing or part-time RVing, feel free to chime in and write it in the live stream, and I will catch it and so forth. What about you, Travels with Delaney? Do you guys do that? I just saw you guys pop in. Do you guys do mail forwarding when you guys leave and go around? Curious about that. And Fifth Reel Food and Fixin', thank you for coming. Wow, we have a lot of great people in here tonight. I'm very excited. All right, we have like 28 people in the house. That's awesome. And like I said before, if Fabian can make it, make sure you say happy birthday to him when he comes into live stream. His birthday's tomorrow. Our secret. Okay. So yes, mail forwarding. So I did include links in the description. All the things I'm about to talk about are listed down below. I have it in alphabetical order in the description. I do that because I don't want to make it seem like I'm favoriting one thing or another. I still haven't figured out my favorite one yet, but I did learn a lot this week why I was looking up about mail forwarding. So hopefully this helps you too. I do mention the escapees, like the nursing, our travel bug says, and Road Life Project. Haven't heard about Road Life Project. I'm going to have to look into that. So I'll come back through and I'll look at some of these going on. And no, Cowtown VIP, I have not have any caffeine. I'm just so excited that I got my internet to work. So some of the things I'm going to discuss. First one I wrote down when I first did my search and everything, I saw myrvmail.com. I was like, all right, that's cool. That's pretty interesting. I haven't heard that before. So all of these, pretty much all are the same. So I'm not going through every single description for you because that would take forever. They all pretty much do the online where you can see your mail. They all pretty much do the mail forwarding. Some of them vary if they do bi-weekly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Some of them will hold it for free. Some of them won't hold it for free if you have mail there and you're going by the area. Okay. But for mail RV, my RV mail, sorry, it has mostly online mail. And you can send your mail, your magazines, packages. You can choose how you handle it. You can have them open it and they scan the mail for you. That way they don't have to forward it to you. They just send you the scanned email via email. The scanned letter via email. Also, if they get a bunch of stuff, they'll put it in one package and send it all to you at one time and condense it. So that helps with the whole postage factor. And they will also shred it and recycle your mail that gets there. And the scans are full color 200 DPI. I don't know what DPI is, but it sounds fancy, right? So my RV mail is one of them. They also have a premium one that costs a little bit more, where you can view it as it comes in instead of certain times when they would do it before. They have standard prices, discount prices. For the discount price for this one, you do need a Passport America membership for that. And then they also have a premium. Oh, I keep hitting the table. I am so sorry. All right. So the premium, these are all yearlies, is usually sometimes a better deal out of the whole thing. Fun fact on this, my RV mail, it has a monthly or yearly. A monthly usually costs $27.60 per month for if you are a regular person, you don't have that membership for Passport America. If you had a Passport America, it gets cheaper. And they do the yearly at $108 per year, which makes it about $9 a month. Freaking good deal. Really good deal. If you did the yearly for the basic with no membership, it's $144. So it is a real great price, real good discount, and so forth. I have another number there, and I'm very confused about what I wrote down. But the reason why I bring up my RV mail first is because it also is like a twin sister to another one that I want to talk about. And it's actually pretty funny because when you look in that link and you go to the next one I'm about to talk about, it's actually the same exact thing. But the membership, to get the discounted membership, you need to have a different membership to get the discount for. So I'm about to cover that. That one is a Good Sam's Mail Service. So Good Sam's Mail Service is the twin to the My RV Mail. Exactly the same thing, except for Good Sam's, what do you think you need a membership for? The Good Sam's membership. And it's all the same pricing. All the same stuff. Everything. So, fun fact, if you're looking into it and you don't have Passport America, just head on over to Good Sam's if you have a Good Sam's membership. It's the same exact pricing and everything. Also, I think the other difference is Good Sam's is Florida based. I think that's one of the things I have written down. But they do allow you to have a physical street address, and you can use that address to get your license or any other documents that you need to, or anything that you need to get a license for that area. And you can turn on and off your account at any time and so forth. There's a lot of other great benefits to it. I'm not going to go through it all because, like I said before, I linked everything down below. And it will get boring if I keep talking about the same stuff over and over again. But Good Sam's, yep. Yeah, Florida residents for Good Sam's. I had to double check about my RV one. I think that one's, I don't know why I didn't write it down. I thought I did. But I think that one's Texas or something based. Does anybody know if you use it? I'm just going to double check through the chat real quick, make sure other people, yeah, people are asking about escapees, and I will be covering escapees coming up. Sorry, I do not have that C word. I just have a little sniffles, nothing else. Sorry, but I'm not sick. Yeah, so our epic RV adventure brings up a good factor right there. The biggest key is to find one that has an address that gives you the good rate on your auto insurance. Fact, right there. That's really true right there. And that's another thing that we're looking into, because my birthday's next month. And we bought Woody last year around this time, and we bought, or 2 years ago. Oh my goodness. And we bought the truck around the same time. So as I changed my license, I had to change the registration on top of renewing the registration for our truck and our RV. So I got to get on this wicked fast or figure out how we're going to get this happening. So there's a lot of people talking some great stuff. A lot of people use their daughters or families' addresses. Yes. Yes, indeed. And you're not the only ones. That's another topic that we'll cover as well, of other options that you can do. Mail on hold. That's what Travels Delaney did. They put their mail on hold, but it's limited on how long you can hold it for. Don't hold them on the 28 days, but I think that's about right. So your local post office and everything will hold your mail for about that time frame. All right. And our Epic RV Adventures had escapees for about 3 years. So they're a great person to talk to. about all of that. All right. I still don't see Fabian in here. JC Journeys, thank you for joining. As I'm scrolling through, making sure I see everybody. Have I been tested? Oh my goodness. I'm fine, Will. New Horizons, that's a great question. Our Epic Adventure, I believe, answered you on that about if you have to get 2 different escapees meal services. So that's great. All right, so that's the only one that I've noticed. Hi, Jane Bain. Janie Bain. I know that you're new to our channel. I saw your comments earlier on our videos and everything. I'm going to learn how to say your name. I am the worst at it. All these other people say that they're bad at saying names. I'm probably the worst out of all of them. We should have like a competition. So, oh, look at all them stickers. Yes. Yes. I love my sticker board. And Steve Turtle. Hi. I really want to always, whenever I see you, I want to just be like, turtle, turtle, turtle. A long story short, it's a college thing. But anyways. All right, Box Van D, she used a mail service down in Parker, Arizona, and they'll hold her mail for however long that she needs it. So that's very cool. That's good to know. That's another thing. There are some small businesses around as well. I did list some down below and everything. One of them is Mail, Messages, and More. Mail, Messages, and More is a small business. Unfortunately for this one, you can't use their address to get a residence address to get a license. So that's one thing that you had to think about is does the small business allow you to use their address as like a domicile so that way you can get your license and registration and everything for that state. If they can't, look into something else. A lot of it has to do with the city codes and ordinances around that city. And in that spot for like 30 days, at least a month, or 30 days, a year or longer. So that's something that you have to really look into. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. So I don't know how much you caught on that because I totally went black and everything on my phone. But Mail, Messages, and More, small business, they will not allow you to use their address for your license or registration. And like I said, some city ordinances require you to have 30 days or more sometimes in that state. So that way you actually are residents of that state. So make sure that you look into that as you're looking into the mail forwarding stuff. Yeah, sorry. I'm using my hotspot to make my computer work. And then I'm using my phone for the live stream because I can't use my phone for the live stream without my computer working. I don't know. It's life. So, hey, Slow Momentum, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Oh, camper life. You are hysterical. The internet's not getting shut down. I am curious about what was on the news earlier, considering somebody went in our Epic RV, Endless RVing live earlier and said, you need to turn on the TV. And it's like, we're doing other things. We're having real lives right now. I am curious, but there'll be so many highlights later on. We need stuff happening that's better for us in our mentality state than just listening to all the bad stuff. So I won't go down that. Anyways, for this mail messages and more, it is Nevada based. So it's not in every state. So all the mail would be forwarded to Nevada. They hold on to it and then they package it up and send to you. It's about $85 for a year for this service. But like I said, you can't use them to get your license and registration done there. So this is just a mail forwarding. So if you're just looking into a place that's wicked cheap, this is one that I found that was the cheapest. Has $85 for a year, and 19 of it is for postage. Because a lot of these places does a postage fee where you had to have so much on there. So when they send your stuff to you, they can just use that from your postage that you have paid and so forth. And then some of them are like $50. And then once your $50 gets low, you can automatically renew it to get more money on it. And that includes up to $20 or $19, sorry, of postage fees. And then after that, they charge like $5 more extra. I do have the link down below where Cheap RV Living, that's my shout out. He actually is the one that posted this about 6 days ago. When I started doing my research, all of a sudden that popped up and I'm like, ha, well, look at that. I'm like, I'm going to include that in my little chat. So mail messages and more, if you want to learn more about it, Cheap RV Living's link is right down below in the description. Click on that after this live, learn more about it. It's Nevada based and it has a whole bunch of good stuff about it. All right. I'm holding off on that escapees thing because when I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to have our Epic RV Adventure help me. Hey, they're the pros at it. I'm learning about it and I'm trying to teach my learnings to you all because this is a lot of research and I'm trying to save you all from all that research. And if you want me to cover certain stuff, that's all right. I just saw something happen. Is everything okay nursing our travel bug? Okay. I don't know what's happening. All right. I'm just going to move on. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. The stream has been moving really fast and I will go through it. But if I haven't said hi to you yet, make sure that you say hello a couple of times and all that. And I'll hopefully see it this next time. All right. So our next one I want to talk about, the other one is Nevada based. This one is Texas based. So if you're looking into Texas and you don't want to use escapees or so forth, this one's called Texas Home Base. Pretty simple to me. It does mail forwarding and scanning. So it scans the documents to you. And you can get it via email or digital. They have an app, I believe, as well. Some of these do have apps that work on your Android or on your iPhones. So that's something that's fun too. Some of them require you to get an email address for and so forth. So that way you can see it. Okay, that was not Fabian. So Texas Home Base, you can either do the forwarding part or the scanning part. So they have two different things that you can sign up for. Mail forwarding costs between $130 to $185 per year. And I think that varies depending on what you're sending and so forth. They do have a $50 deposit for the postage and so forth. If you just do the mail scanning, it's $200 per year. Oh, another fun thing that I forgot to say. Some of these, like the Texas Home Base, if you have a check and a check gets sent to you and the bank is close to them that you want them to deposit into, they will deposit your check into that bank account for you. Now, like I said, the banks have to be kind of close to where they're at. They do have some other special regulations. Some of them charge an additional fee. And some of them will only do up to so many. Like this one, they have deposit checks, but I don't think they have a fee. But there's another one that does. So deposit checks, $50 a year or $15 for 3 months. Maybe that's part of the depositing check fee. So Some of them, like I said, will charge you more and so forth. Some of them have enrollment fees. Some of them do not. So that's something to think about. I think Escapees has an enrollment fee, if I'm correct, or Epic RV. Some of them will charge you to cancel. And it's technically not a charge in a way. I believe it was the one that I just talked about. If you pay for that $85 for the year and say you cancel within 6 months of it, they don't reimburse you at the rest of the months going forward. So just know, if you cancel, some of them you won't get money back. Definitely if you pay that yearly fee. So just check into that. And Texas Home Base does not charge to hold on to mail. Some places do. So Texas Home Base will give you a personal and residential street, so you can get a Texas ID. And they will do a whole bunch of other fun stuff. And big thing, if you are a corporation and you're trying to use this stuff, Texas Home Base will not allow you to use it as a business. So that's another thing to think about. Are you doing it for a business, or are you just doing it for your own use? So that's what you need to think about. All right. Let me just check in the chat real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anybody coming in and so forth. How's everybody doing? I'm very curious. You can rent an RV space for 30 days for a physical address for a DMV. Box Fan D, is that for where you're out in like the Arizona area, or for the RV space for renting out for 30 days? Because that's interesting to know. Okay. All right. I'm still getting to the escapees. There's a lot of things that I learned about. Like, it's not just all about escapees. Sorry, Buster Bobble. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with escapees. That might be the way that we go and roll, just so you know. Because I like the South Dakota option, but we'll get there. Another way to do it is UPS stores. They have mailboxes that you can get and rent out. PO box, get a number, and so forth. But they are limited on their services, and they have fees as well. It depends on the location. I don't have the pricing on it and so forth. But forwarding might cost a lot more if you get mail there and they have to forward it from the the post office and so forth, or UPS store, sorry. And the great thing about it, though, if at this mailbox, you can have more than one person on it. You can have several people that receive mail at this PO box. So if you are caravanning with people, maybe that's a smart idea. All caravan, get a PO box at a UPS store. There you go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There are some places that you cannot do more than one or two people to receive mail. So that's another thing to look into. If you want to use a UPS store, check out a post office. A post office in the area. There are some that will receive general delivery. Not all of them do. So you have to look in the area that you're at and which post office box receives the general delivery. Now, when you're in big cities, there's usually a lot of post offices around you. So you have to make sure that you put in to the right post office, the right address, and the right zip code. There are some cities that are big and they have more than one zip code in that area too. So make sure you have the right post office that you're getting your general delivery, or the general delivery sent to for your stuff. They can hold up to 30 days on that. So if you're just going to be going through the area and you're like, hey, I need my mail forwarded to you, can you hold it? Stop by, pick it up, and continue on your way. Another thing. Hey, the art of RVing. Sorry, I just happened to look up POA. I think he finally caught on to us yelling POA in all our videos. Now we just need Gus saying POA. Another place that you can think about is campgrounds and RV parks. So if you're traveling and you're going to a campground for maybe a couple days or so forth, maybe you can have some of your mail forwarded there. When we worked at the Dallas Arlington KOA, we did accept mail. We accept Amazon packages and so forth. No, we don't want it to be like your permanent address. But if we know that you're coming in and you would give us a phone call and said, hey, I'm going to be in your area and we are having a package sent to us. Can you hold on to it for us until we get there? 9 times out of 10, that campground or RV park will say, sure. But if you just shock them out of nowhere and all of a sudden these packages come flying in, they're not going to be too impressed with you. So call the campground, say, hey, I'm going to be there in a couple of days. Will it be okay if my package comes and so forth, and go from there. Hey, A Space for 3, thank you for joining us as well. And Daddy Delgado, thank you for joining us. I'm now looking at the stream and catching up on people that I may have left. All right. If I missed anybody, I actually do go back and look at the live stream to make sure if I missed any questions or anything, and I bring it up in the next live. I've done that before. It was about boondocking. That's why we had the boondocking discussion a couple weeks ago. So I do go through, and I go through everybody, and I read. And Gus needs an account. Yes, Gus does need one. Okay. So another one is Amazon. Amazon has a hub, like a hub locker. So if you're going to go to a certain area and there's an Amazon hub locker in that spot, send your stuff through Amazon to that locker. I think there's some at like Sam's. There's another place, and it just slipped my tongue. And I learned about it a couple weeks ago, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. If Fabian was here, he'd be right on it. But Amazon Hub Locker is another one that you can think about if you're getting Amazon packages. I believe Sam's Club is one. Does anybody else use the Amazon Hub Locker? Write it in the chat. I will bring it up and I'll mention it to everybody, because I know there's some people that are just listening and they're not chiming in the chat, which is perfectly fine. I appreciate you all just being here. But yes, that is another way. So you have friends, family. Your friends and family can hold on to your mail. They can forward your mail for you. If they forward the mail. So if they don't open the mail, a lot of the times they can just cross the name out right forward, and that mail will get forwarded to you. And they don't have to put on more stamps or anything like that. Once they open up the package, then you're screwed. So have it do it that way. That works. Hello, Mel Nutty, living free, zip codeless. Woo! I said it all at once. Getting a pro at this. Meant to be RVing. That's fine. I'm glad you made it safe off the road and that you're nice and safe. Hopefully you're at your great destination or where you're at. All right. I know some people are leaving. Some people have busyness. All right. So we have about 12 more minutes. I have this one more thing that I want to talk about, which is escapees. And then I'm going to show you my sticker board. And also, sorry, I have some stickers to show you. So, escapees, mail forwarding. If I miss anything, feel free to chime in. So, it has mailbox, forwarding, scanning, and they also do sorting. Prices varies from $95 to $135 a year, but it offers residencies they offer mail forwarding to Texas, Florida, and South Dakota. Those are great states. Those are no income state states. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so no income. That's another thing. So we work the sugar beet harvest, right? And right now, all my stuff is registered in Kentucky. And when I worked in Texas and I worked in Minnesota last year, because we did the campground and we did sugar beets, they didn't take out state income tax. When I filed my taxes this year, guess what? I got hit pretty hard. And Kentucky was like, not having that. You made money elsewhere. We're going to take it. So I do want to change my license out of Kentucky to someplace where I won't get hit in the future as I'm traveling around to different states and having jobs in different locations. So, anyways, escapees. They have categories. They have A, B, C, and mail scanning options. I'm not going to go through everything that category A, B, and C has, but they do have an enrollment fee of $50 and they have a postage deposit fee of $50. If you remember what I said earlier, pricing varies from $95 to $135, right? So if you decide to go with category A, that is the $95 option. That means you get everything. Everything. All the junk mail and all. So make sure when you are giving places your address, don't tell the junk mail people your mail forwarding address. Don't. Because then you'll get all the stuff that you don't need. And you'll have like AAA sending you 5,000 things in like a month. And then guess what? Escapees mails it all to you. And you get charged on top of that postage. No bueno. So category A, $95. B would be $115. And then C would be $135 for a year. If you just want to do the mail scanning option, that's $10 a month. And they will view the envelopes for you, and then they will destroy it after they post it online, of course. I don't see anything that you can use it for on your phone options. Like they don't have an Android or iOS option. So you have to be on a computer to see them if you have the scanning option. Is that true? Double check me. You can cancel at any time, but if you pay for the full year, this is another one. If you pay for a full year and you cancel it, you do not get reimbursed. You'll lose it. Also, if you cancel anything that gets sent there for the next 6 months after you cancel, they will collect it and send it to you. And then if you don't have any money on that postage deposit account, they take it from that. Or they'll charge you for that. Just so you know. I think I covered pretty much everything on escapees. That's like down to the nitty gritty stuff. Not talking about all the fluff, because like I said, they all pretty much do the mail sorting. They all pretty much send you digital. I'm not going to sit here and tell you each one that does it when they all pretty much do. And like I said, I have all the links down below. They're in alphabetical order. So if there's one that interests you, feel free to check it out. It will show you to that link. And like I said, 2 of them are about the same. So there is that. That is my mail forwarding spew. I think I covered it all. And if I forgot anything, oh goodness, I'm lying. Traveling mailbox. I really should number my pages. Traveling mailbox is another one. That's a virtual mailbox. So all they do is virtual stuff. It's about basic is $15 a month. And then they have extended for $25 a month. That means they have different things that you can have for it. And they have a business option. So if you have a business, traveling mailbox is the one for you. They scan it all into a PDF and send it via email. And then they shred it. They do not forward anything. They will store things up to 60 days. After the 60 days, they will charge $1 per envelope per month. So if they have anything there that they haven't shredded after they digitally uploaded, they will charge you after 60 days. There's no long-term commitment. If you sign up for a year, you get 2 months for free. And it's located in like 25 different areas. So maybe you don't care about the no income state place. This one does like North Carolina, Ohio, Illinois, Arizona, New York, New Mexico, Georgia, Mass, Delaware, Tennessee, Virginia, Texas, Wyoming, and more. And it's no P.O. box. They will charge you if you go over your plan. So they do have some other things. So if you're just expecting little bits of envelopes and you don't mind them opening and scanning and then shredding, this one might be a good option for you. If you just want it all electronic. I know that'd be right up Fabian's option right there. $15 a month, not a bad deal. All right. America's Mailbox. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to double check. I think that really is my last one. I think it is. The thing is, on my very last page, I wasn't smart about this. I did write down the ones I wanted to talk about. And then I just went right to the first page and I started doing all my notes. But America's Mailbox, they have bronze, silver, gold. And they have postage deposit as well. They have a startup fee of $25. And this one's based out of South Dakota. So if you do want to do South Dakota, but you don't want to do the other one with escapees, this one's an option. America's Mailbox. Bronze is about $150 plus tax. And then it goes up to there, to titanium, actually. And titanium is like $229 plus tax. Hoo-wee, sugar pie. It's a lot of money. And you can get 7 pieces of mail per year if you get the bronze one. 7 pieces of mail per year. That's if you're really not expecting mail at all. That's mostly if you really just want it for your license and nothing forwarded to there. So, Cheap RV Living, like I mentioned before, talks about the mail messages and more. And the RV Odd Couple is the other shout out I wanted to do. They are the ones that talk a little bit more about their mail forwarding options. So check them out. And they give out some good input as well. All right. If I forgot anything, I forgot anything. I want to move on. Getting close towards the end. And I want to see how you all are doing real quick. Yes, Steve Turtle, I did a lot of research. I dig in. I do a lot. And I know not a lot of this isn't intriguing to some people out there. But if it is, I really hope that this helps you as you journey onward and you try to figure out what you're going to do with your future. So, whew. The way Ozzy's about to throw up. Yeah. Oh, so Nursing Your Travel Book says Escapee charges you to send their monthly magazine to you. So if you have Escapees, they send you a monthly magazine and then they charge you for that. Shouldn't you, if you're part of their program, shouldn't you get that for free? Hi, Find Us Camping. Hello. So, Rhonda D is here. I'm glad you had a nap. How's your headache doing? Hopefully you're feeling better. All right. I really hope Fabian didn't chime in because honestly, I really didn't look at the chat because I was so focused on everything. Granted, he probably would have sent me a message or something. But, oh, Cowtown VIP, he says, yeah, don't tell your bill collectors your mail forwarding either. Ha ha, milk. That's funny. All right. Oh, yeah, Full-Time Dream, your stickers in the center. Yes. Yep. All right. So speaking of stickers, and I will go through the chat another time. Hopefully our Epic RV Adventure, I did pretty good at discussing everything. Yeah. And, oh, our Epic RV Adventure says they get their magazine digitally, and it's free if you do it via the computer, phone, whatever you use. Hi, James Katniss. Hello. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's better than getting charged for the big old magazine that will just become trash anyways. All right, so moving on. Sticker board. Boop-a-doo. As I'm talking about my sticker board and everything, if you have any questions for me as we're wrapping up towards our last 10 minutes of the live, feel free to put it in our chats. And I will answer them when I'm done showing stickers. Because we know that when I talk, the chat is delayed. So by the time I'm showing everything, it should be right there. And I will answer your questions. If you have any questions from our last video when we visited Oklahoma and seeing the state capitol, seeing the land rush and seeing the wall, American Ninja Warrior wall, which we will hopefully see one day in person again. And then we have another video coming out, which I'll talk about. So, sticker. All right. This one came with a lovely card. Ooh, butterflies. And it's from Happy Place Camping. Felicity, Jess, and Darby. Oop. Look at that. I love how colorful it is. That is super cute. And then, another one. Oh, look at this. And they have a cute little kitty cat note going on. And this is from Buckeye Kitty. Yes. And then, thank you, The Art of Rving. I love your guys' energy too. We had to meet up sometime. All right. And then this one is Daydream About Nice Things. Very cute. I love that little sunset thing going on. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars with the there's somebody else that has a sticker that looks like that too. That moon from Star Wars. Oh, why can I think of that name? I don't think I have one from you yet, our Epic RV Adventure. Didn't you say that you're sending it out? And Bob, I sent you a message. I've been asking for one. All right. And then this one comes with a business card. Oh, I had to show you another thing I have. And Camper Life, the 2 stickers. Doo-doo-doo. Here you go. So the great thing about this board is these are not sticked on there. There's actually tape behind the stickers. So as we get more, I can always rearrange these as well. I should move this a little bit closer. So like how they're all nicely spaced and so forth, if I need to add more stickers to it, I can do it. But I still have plenty of room. So please, 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 if you can, send us an email right there. Boop, boop, and we will send you a sticker of ours and also put your sticker up on our sticker board because we have so much room. We really want some more stickers. I like hoarding stickers. And then when we get to parks and so forth, we can actually take this and Velcro it to the outside. And it's kind of weatherproof. I left the plastic protection on it. So that way it protects it. So it looks like it's cracked, but it's not cracked. It's just the protection from the plastic. So that was my project. And it was for less than $10. I got this board at Walmart for like $9.88. And then I just used construction paper. This white behind it is just that white paper that usually comes with the poster board. So that has usually pretty pictures or whatever they have on it to talk about like the size and dimensions and so forth. So I just flipped that over, put some construction paper with tape, and then put our name and magic marker. And less than $10, I have a sticker board. So there's that. Who is 109? I don't know who. Wait. Oh. All right. That's fine. I could go on a TV. Daddy Delgado's going to put me on his TV. Okay, real quick, as I thought about it. We're almost done. So we also put our business cards in a binder with all our cards. I had to find some stuff to put our cards in. But look at that. Yes. So Camper Life, I will put it in there as well. Oops, I forgot to put those in all the way. There we go. And now we are organized. My mom, this looks sweet. She actually had some little baseball card holder things up. So we just used the baseball cards in it. And the reason why they're kind of skipped, you think that I really do a lot of detail in finding out information for you all. I also have this thing of keeping things organized. So I do have it by alphabetical order at the moment. So each lovely little thing, because we don't have a lot yet, each little plasticky thing is its own category. So our first one starts with C, and then it goes onward to all that. So if you send us a business card, you will be put in here in alphabetical order, and that's just how I am. Welcome to my type of life. All right, is there any questions? I don't think there are. Let's see. Oh, our Epic RV did the same thing. So that's cool. Why is it a magic marker? And is that like a Kleenex Band-Aid ping pong thing? That is a random thought. All right, before I go down the whole thing, let me double check my notes, make sure I didn't forget anything, because I am going to wrap it up. And our Epic RV adventure is on after us. They have an awesome chat. So I did my shout outs. I talked about us rating. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. If you like to subscribe to us, we are not a grow channel, but we do support. So we are very supportive as much as we can, as much as I have time in the day, because Fabian is on a boat and he won't be home anytime soon. Anyways, Thursday. Thursday we have a video coming out, and our video is going to see that blue whale on Route 66 and also the round barn. So that is fun. And then after that, we're heading into Missouri. So every Thursday we do a video, and make sure you check that out. And every Sunday we do a live every Sunday night. So check out Thursday, check out everything else. I think I have everything covered. Any last questions? Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Bob, for putting the link into our Epic RV Adventure Raid. And I'm going to cut this one a little short. So grab some snacks, go get some drinks, grab some cake. They like to eat a lot of cake. And go check out our Epic RV Adventure. They'll be starting in about a minute or two. And if you want a sticker, send us an email with your address, and I will send an address. I will send one back to you. And if you haven't sent one yet, and you don't have our address, Bob, send us an email. Becky is in the view in the window. Window, a flag, or posters. This is a poster. Well, it's kind of a poster. It's one of those things that you hang up on the wall with your pictures. It's a picture frame. That's the word. Anyways, thank you all for joining us. See you all on Thursday. And if not, I'll see you on Sunday. And continue on in your journeys as you proceed onward in your adventures. Bye-bye.